are now. How confident are you heading into the season now that you've had some time together, and just your thoughts on being back with these guys and signing a long-term deal this offseason?
I'm very happy, very excited for another year of, last year it was kind of we were grabbing guys from different teams and things like that during the season, trying to get a cohesiveness down. But now, we have a full year in together, and I think that's only going to help us. We're coming together as a unit now and not just a whole bunch of guys, strung together.
Brandon?
Bradley, how much is not being able to do full contact stuff over the, between OTAs and the preseason, how much is that impacting you guys as a defense?
I think, it affects everyone in the league. Everyone in the league would like those practices, especially OTA practices, especially for the younger guys. I think that is who it helps the most, is the rookies and the second-year players to really understand the defense and know their place and their assignments and things like that. So I think it's just a hurdle that, the whole league has to deal with.
Aaron Reese.
Hey, Bradley, I'm not sure how much exactly your paths have crossed with them because of the staggered schedules and stuff, but what's been your early impression of John Reed?
So far, John Reed seems like a very smart guy on and off the field. You can tell he's eager to learn. I see things here and there, and I let him know, and I watch him to see if he's gonna, implement it, and he's doing it. And I think he's doing a great job of being a rookie, staying humble, and just trying to learn as much as possible.
Brian Bearfield.
Bradley, now that Jonathan Joseph is gone, do you feel like you're the OG in the locker room now as far as the secondary is concerned?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm just definitely the oldest guy and most experienced. And I definitely feel like it's my job to lead the guys and lead us to be better than we've been in the past. My goal is to be a whole lot better than we've been over the past couple of years. So that's my plan, and, I'm doing everything I can to, help everyone including the safeties as well, trying to get on the same page with Jay Reed, working out with him a lot this offseason, just kind of getting that bond together. Because one thing I know about secondary is you have to be a tight-knit group, on and off the field. So I think I'm trying to build that as much as possible.
Aaron Wilson.
Bradley, what's it like teaming up with Garyon, who's now active, and both being former Buckeyes and getting to play together here in Houston?
It's super cool for me, because when I was at Ohio State, he was my little brother. So, your last year at Ohio State, you have to get a rookie or a freshman, and he has to be your little brother, and he goes around with you and stays in the same hotel as you, on the road games and stuff. And, he was my little brother. So fast forward, 6-7 years, for us to be on the same team is pretty special. And like I said, secondary is all about that connection you guys have, and we have that. So, he looks up to me, and, it's fun to play with him, man. It's just fun to play with guys that you're friends with, and it doesn't seem like a job then. It seems like, you're a group that's out to accomplish big things.
Follow up, Aaron.
Just one follow-up. Yeah, unfortunately, shortly before the call, you may have seen the Big Ten Conference. They voted to postpone fall sports, so they will not have football. That's a final decision that they've announced. Just your thoughts on that, and kind of the fallout from that, and a lot of uncertainty with college football in general right now, including the Big Ten Conference.
I was kind of upset, especially a Big Ten doing it first. I would rather see one of the other conferences do it first. I like to talk trash a little bit about Big Ten. That I'm from the South, so everyone I know always talks about SEC. So it would have been good to see them kind of give it up first. But to me, I understand it. I think that college athletes, will be surrounded by a student body of 40,000, 50,000 people, at some schools, and it might not be easier to control them, I guess you would say. Control their distancing. We're professionals, and we get tested every day, things like that. So I think as a professional, it might be a little easier to have that discipline off the field compared to an 18, 19, 20-year-old. So I understand it. It's unfortunate. I love to see Ohio State whoop ass every year, but we'll take a year off.
Okay, we'll go last one for Brian Bearfield.
Bradley, following up with that, Titus spoke earlier about how important it is in the spring to be able to, go to those combines and be able to have those private workouts. With college football moving to the spring now, do you think it's going to be harder for those players trying to, get into the draft?
Definitely. That was the first thing I thought about. I'm like, man, what if I was coming out, and I was a junior, about to get ready to be a senior, ready to prove everything, and then all of a sudden there's no season. That would kind of suck. I always have to put myself in other people's shoes. So no, when you think about that, it's like I have no idea how they're going to be able to sort out who's who and things like that. So it's going to be very interesting how it moves forward. And luckily that's not my job to figure it out.
Okay, thanks for the time, Bradley.
No problem.